get beside myself, I remind myself from. Think I gotta go through. I don't like therapist, I don't like most. You love me, my go-to. Love a thing blind on top like Goku. Just left Noble, back in my dojo. Channel like Aura, got the whole Roku. Been big dog from the Tether Road, told you. Wait, don't even know you. Step right, I'm a long trip. Blick at my VIP. Snack of my. Won't break, won't miss. Rich took his chick, I know. We talking start like ball high, pretty face guy like bruh. How do I exist? In the gym every day, I'm gonna miss. So my daddy like, boy, don't blow my shit. I got it. Tryna slow down my motion. It's written, you cannot control this. You gonna blow it. Them, they not important. Me, I'm the one goated. 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 I got it. Tryna slow down my motion.
We're about 20 miles from the Gulf of Mexico at Raymond James Stadium, just north of downtown Tampa, as we bring you the NFL on EA Sports. Stage is set. Ball is on the tee. And off we go on EA Sports. On the return is Trey Palmer. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Regular. Alert.
They send Evans in motion.
Done.
They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. He'll take this forward for about a yard at best. From off the edge, Nick Bosa with the stop. Here's a 2nd and 9.
Good. Hurry.
They send Godwin in motion.
Done.
Throwing on 2nd down, Mayfield. That's caught. It's Bucky Irving. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
So what they teach the quarterback anytime he's facing pressure is you want to throw the ball into the blitz. In this case, he's got the back free releasing right into the teeth of that pressure and gets the ball out of his hands fast, allows him to turn up the field, and picks up a nice gain.
Real. My time.
Here's carry number 1 for Rachaad White. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2.
Good.
From the gun, it's Mayfield. He finds Mr. Reliable, Mike Evans. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Regular.
Baker gonna give it to Irving. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground, it will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
Baker gonna hand it to White. And he'll get forward for about a yard. Linebacker Fred Warner brings him down. Here's 2nd and 9.
Run, run, run. Alert, 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 alert. Watch one.
Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. And he'll take it on in. Mike Evans. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Touchdown number 9 for the year. Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. Able to find the end zone on the game's first possession.
And, Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
So, 7-0 the score, and set now for the dynamic kickoff. To return is Ricky Pearsall. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Opening carry of the game for the versatile Christian McCaffrey. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. That's Ayuk with it on the left side. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get...
And he will score! Brandon Ayuk. Touchdown, 49ers. Extra point up and good from Moody. And the 49ers come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Palmer now to return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Set. Watch out.
A give. This is Irving. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Here's 2nd and 2.
Hey, alert 33. Set.
Right back to Irving. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. Fair catch made here. The drive will start at the 23-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Go. Go.
a run with the rookie out of Oregon. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. From the gun, it's Purdy. That's to the first-round rookie from Florida, Ricky Pearsall.
Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike, how well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you guard him.
A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. Harris Evans on the scoreboard. We'll have more from Tampa after this. They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard. Needing a yard, they throw with Purdy. He manages to get the throw away and completes it.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Purdy now, he'll throw on 1st down. That is caught downfield by Pearsall. 2nd time they've connected on the drive, and this one goes for 17 yards.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
Here's a 2nd and 6. Play action now. Purdy gets this one into the hands of Juwan Jennings. And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. A gain there of 27 yards.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick because that ball is coming out. When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
On 2nd down, Purdy. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Zion McCollum. And the Buccaneers will get the ball at their own 17-yard line.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
1st and 10.
What's up?
He's got the tight end, Tunyon. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
Here's 2nd and 6.
Kings! What's up?
Here's Mayfield. Open man downfield, that's Godwin. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
Run.
That's Palmer, the man in motion. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Alert, alert! Alert, alert! What's up?
A second down throw for Mayfield. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
Just seems like another case of predetermining where the quarterback is going to go with the ball. He had a lot of good route options on that last concept. I think if he just remains a little bit more patient, read the play out, let it unfold, will lead to some easier and better completions.
Here comes 3rd and 6.
Done!
Baker to throw. Godwin working the right side. Second time they've hooked up on this drive. This one good for 12 and a first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Pistol. Done!
They'll go again here with Irving. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So 3rd down, forthcoming. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before 3rd down. Mayfield to throw. That is intercepted. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Out of the gun, it's Purdy. Downfield, he's got the big target, Jennings. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have...
And that is Hunt in the end zone. He's in. Ricky Pearsall. Touchdown, San Francisco. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. He fields it at the 8. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. On play action, Mayfield. He'll air one out for Palmer. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. Picked off by Andrew Phillips.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense. You're defending your own goal line. You got to take some chances. You've got to try to force a turnover. And get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
Here we go, set.
A play fake. Now it's Purdy. He's going to send it downfield for Ayuk. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Not wanting to take a chance this time, they'll keep this one on the ground. And you'll get them 5 yards closer, but now 3rd down coming up. So, halftime here, it's the visitors, the 49ers, who are on top as we toss it an hour or so east to Orlando. And Jonathan Coachman standing by for the EA Sports halftime report. All yours, Coach. Coach, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula to come out on top in this second half. Coming up. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. He'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. He'll locate his tight end, George Kittle. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
Let's go now. Cougar 19.
Throwing on 1st down is Purdy. That's caught by McCaffrey. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. 2nd and 7. Shotgun snap to Purdy. This one intercepted. Picked off by Zion McCollum. And the Buccaneers are going to take over just shy of midfield.
So we saw in the first half, Mike, they were willing to take some risks. It allowed them to build this halftime lead. Now the opposing sideline, they're looking to fight back. They're looking to cut that lead down. That's what that coverage seemed. It looked like they baited that quarterback to force that errant throw and lead to that turnover. Now it's their offense coming back on the field with a chance to cut this deficit.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Off the play fake, it's Mayfield. And he'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
On 2nd down, Baker. This one caught left side by Evans. The tacle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
Hey, we're 33.
On 1st and 10, here's Baker. To the right side here, pass is caught. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line. So not quite first and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close. There's Evans. He's got it. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
You can just see the frustration of the defender. Just see him get off the quarterback. He's like, man, hold that ball for 1 tick longer, man. I'm there to record the sack. Nice job by the quarterback.
A second effort, and he is in. Rashad White. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. On comes McLaughlin to add the PAT. He's got it. And the Buccaneers will tie things up. We are all even at 14. So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. He'll start at the 4. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Play fake to McCaffrey. Now, Purdy. And that one's incomplete, but a late flag comes in. Looked like he might have gotten there early. The drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey. And he'll bring this across midfield as this drive is taking shape. A gain of 7 on that one. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. A short one there, caught by Kittle. And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4. From the gun, it's Purdy. Downfield, and it's caught by Ayuk. And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. A throw here, right side, falls incomplete. Trying to get it to Christian McCaffrey out of the backfield. And that will lead to a 2nd down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
What a pickup, a gain of 18. And it sets up 1st and goal. Back to the air is Purdy. Under pressure, and down he goes. They've got him back at the 10.
Feels like they needed that sack this entire drive. It feels like the defense was really on their heels. The offense was taking it to them really however they wanted to. So to be able to take a deep breath now, disrupt the rhythm of the drive by getting that sack, that might go a long way now to allow them to get off the field.
To the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete. George Kittle was the intended target that time. And now, 3rd and goal coming up.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late, and it's probably a touchdown.
3rd and goal. It's Purdy. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete. Intended receiver. And it'll be 4th and goal coming up.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
So that challenge, a successful one. Moody's extra point is good. And the 49ers have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. Now an opening past the 30. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. Here's Irving.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Second and 11. From the gun, it's Mayfield. He's got the tight end, Tunyon. So we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Here is a big one. 3rd down and 2. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
Critical 3rd down conversion there, Mike. Now brings up a fresh set of downs. You find yourself here trailing in the 4th quarter. They got to go down and score, and they got to score fast.
Throw left side, pulled in by Evans.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
And he'll work forward for a yard, but that's all he needed. This is going to be a first down. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. Going up top for Evans. And that is incomplete. He was trying to fit that one in to Mike Evans. And it'll be 2nd down.
So the defense comes out in a cover 2 shell. And what that means, Mike, is the 2 safeties are going to split the field in half. One guy has one half, and the other guy has the other. There are abilities to get down the middle of the field, especially if you have speed. But really where you can attack it is they don't have enough guys to defend all of the underneath zones. And if you run the right concepts with the right quarterback, you can pick them apart.
It's complete to Evans. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. That's catch 3 just on this drop. And it gets his team a first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late. For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Throwing is Mayfield. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely, and results in a completion.
They've converted twice on 3rd down on this drive. Now facing 3rd and 3. They'll run with Irving. And he's got nowhere to go. The defensive front controlling the line of scrimmage there. And that is going to bring up 4th down.
Just watch the speed of the pursuit out of this safety on this tackle, Mike. His ability to play from depth and attack the line of scrimmage and meet that ball carrier in the hole and keep him to no gain. You don't see a lot of safeties able to make that tackle in the open field. That's pretty impressive.
That's taken in, and he will score. Touchdown, Tampa. A huge touchdown there in the 4th quarter, and now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? They're an extra point away from tying this thing up. We got ourselves a ball game.
All even. 4th quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Up the middle, here's McCaffrey. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down. Out of the gun, it's Purdy. Now he'll air one out. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
This returnable with Palmer. And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. This is 1st and 10.
Alert, alert! Alert, alert! Point it right, point it right, point it right.
On the ground, it's Irving. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts. Here comes second down. To throw is Mayfield. A pass pulled in by Irving. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. A run with White. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down. They'll run here. And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on third down.
A massive play here. Late, tie game, third down. That's Palmer, the man in motion. They'll drop to throw. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan, and then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play him man-to-man, and it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
Result of the play is a turnover on down.
Here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. That's caught by McCaffrey. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. That is 14 for the second time. Back-to-back 14-yard gains and a first down. They'll come up now for second down. Here's McCaffrey. And the defense all over this one. They knock him down. It'll go down as a loss of 2. Third down. Purdy. Able to complete it to Ayuk. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
This kick is good. And that very likely will be a game winner. Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. Palmer now to return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Here we go. One final play. Going up top for Evans. And that's going to be incomplete.